Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from the title of today's video, we are going to be doing a holiday / New Year's Eve look. We won't be playing around with too much color, but we will be adding in some glitter. And to add in the glitter, we will be using one of my favorites. We will use the Stila Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadows, because what are the holidays without any glitter? So if you want to follow along and see how I get this look, let's get started. So I've already started out by priming my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Love Ritual Primer Water in Jasmine and Rose. Stuff smells amazing. Next, we will be priming our face with the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I really do like this stuff. I have combination skin, so oily to dry combination skin. Mostly focus it just right on my T-zone. So now that we have primed our face, I am gonna go ahead and get started on our eyes, give that a minute to kind of soak on into our face, and by the time we're ready to move on to foundation, we will be all ready to go. So I have a damp beauty blender and I'm going to be using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and this is in shade Creme Brulee in light 2.5, and I'm just putting this on my eyelid to prime our lids. So after putting some concealer on our eyes, we will be going in with the Morphe 35O palette. This is a great palette. It has a lot of browns and neutrals. So this is a perfect palette. If you have not bought any Morphe products, I highly recommend buying this one first. So we will kind of set our eyelid, and I'm going to go in with the Sigma E60 large shader brush, and we're gonna be going in with this color up here and put this all over our eyelids. And then this way, the primer that we just put down isn't gonna move all over the place, and the colors are gonna go on a lot smoother. Now going back into the same Morphe palette, but this time with a Sigma E40 tapered blending brush, I'm gonna be going in with this color right here and just kind of buff all that through our crease. I like tapping off any excess because it's always easier to go in with less color and build that up. It's always harder to take away. So go in at it with a light hand and build up the color gradually. I like using windshield wiper motions to kind of start buffing in the color. And then sometimes I go in with small circular motions to really get that color where I want it and to kind of start smoking it out. So next we're gonna be going in with a MAC 217. We're gonna be going in with these two colors right down here, just a mix between the two. And that's gonna go right underneath the color that we just did. You don't wanna go any higher because you wanna bring the darker colors a little bit down and the lighter colors are gonna go up towards the top. That's how you're gonna build up that smoky look. So I just started in my crease, building up that color. And I don't bring it any higher than the other color that we just laid down. The darker the color I go, the smaller the brush I use. And I like to focus it in smaller circular motions, so that way I'm not going all over the place with the darker colors, because then it's gonna turn into a hot mess. So I do focus the darker the color, smaller the brush, and in smaller circular motions. And when I bring in the darker color, I'm going about halfway, a little more than halfway in my crease. Like I said, I don't like to bring a lot of the darker colors too far to the corner of my eye, or else it's gonna make my eye look a lot smaller. So I'm gonna keep building up these two colors in the crease and in the corner of my eye until I get it to where I want it. Next, we're going to be going in with some glitter, and we're going to just put this color down first as a nice base on our eye. So we're going to be using the Sigma Eye Shading E55 brush. Start packing it on your eyelid. One tip I do have, if you are not going to be going in with the Stila glitter that we're going to be going in with, you can always pick up some color and then spray your brush with MAC Fix Plus, or if you have the Smashbox primer water, that would work great too. And then pick up the color, spray your brush, and then apply it. You're going to see the pigment is going to be amazing when you do that. Now we're going to be going in with the Stila Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow, and this is in Follow the Sun. And we're just going to go ahead and put this right on top of the glitter shadow that we just put down. So same thing with the eyeshadow and this glitter. You just kind of want to work it in slowly, and I just kind of pat it. I don't smear it, because then I feel like I get more glitter doing it this way, and that's what I want. We're gonna go back in with our Sigma E70 and go into that first color and just kind of buff out all the colors that we just laid down, and make sure there's no harsh edges. So currently my favorite foundation right now is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer, and I am in shade CN08 in Linen. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this all over. Now for some concealer, I'm going to be using my favorite, the Tarte Shape Tape Light Medium Honey. So we're just going to go ahead and put this underneath our eyes. And our nose. We're going to go ahead and buff this out. One tip I do have when you want to create like that cat eye look is using my concealer, and I bring it right next to that eyeshadow and I kind of create that sharper look. I have done tape in the past and tape does work, but I have found that using my concealer, I really like that because I can control it a lot more. So say if I'm all over the place with my eyeshadow, I like coming in and cleaning it up with my concealer. We've set our under eyes. I actually ran out of my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, but I'm going to be going in with the Too Faced Born This Way translucent setting powder. Anywhere that we put the highlighter, we're going to want to go ahead and set that. To set the rest of our face, we're going to be going in with the Benefit Hello Happy Velvet Powder Foundation, and I am in the shade 4. I'll be using a Real Techniques powder brush. I'm just going to dab this in and set the rest of my face. For bronzer, we're going to be going in today with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Bronzer in Rich Amber. Looks like this. Just gonna swirl this around, tap off any excess. So for contouring today, we are going to be using the Too Faced Natural Palette, and we're going to be using the IT Cosmetics contour brush. And we're going to be going in with Tropic Like It's Hot. Just get down a little on your brush, tap off any excess. And then to contour our nose, we're going to be going in with the IT Cosmetics brushes with the Define side. So for brows today, we are going to use the Urban Decay Double Down Brow in Taupe Trap. Looks like this. So I'm going to go ahead and do those off camera, and then we'll be back. Okay, so I went ahead and did my brows, but now I'm going to set them with the Benefit Gimme Brow, and I am in the shade number 4. Just going to set those in place. So for blush today, we're going to be going in from the Morphe Blush Palette. So we're going to be going in with these two colors right here, Queen and Hot. So this is Queen, that's Hot. We just go between the two, tap off any excess. So now we're going to go in with some highlighter. I'm going to be using the Smashbox Spotlight Palette in Pearl. And I like to just kind of use all 3 of these. So I kind of just fluff them. So as I was doing my brows off camera, I looked at my eyes and I really want to add in some more glitter. So for that, we're going to be using these MAC glitters, and this is in gold. So in order to really make these pop and stand out, I'm going to go in with a Too Faced glitter glue. So I'm just going to use this Sephora brush. It is a smudge brush, and I'm just going to put a little bit of this glitter glue on the brush, and then put it on my eyelid exactly where I want the glitter to go. And then with our Sigma brush, we're gonna go ahead and dip this into the glitter, put that on our eyelid. Be very careful when using glitter. You just wanna make sure none of it gets in your eye. So now we are going to go ahead and go in with some liquid eyeliner, and I'm going to be using the kind from Beauty Counter. Now we're going to go in with some mascara. If you would like, at this point, you can definitely start using some fake lashes. For this look, I'm just going to go ahead and keep it very simple and just layer on the mascara. So we're gonna go back into the Morphe 35O palette and go into the 2 colors that we mixed on the bottom. We're going to use a Sephora Collection eyeshadow brush. Kind of looks like this. We're just gonna pick up those 2 colors, tap off any excess, and take this on our lower lash line. going to go back in with the Smashbox Spotlight palette in Pearl. So for the final step of this look, we're gonna go ahead and do a nice red lip. So first I'm going to line my lips with, it is a Sephora lip liner in the shade Pink Beige. So now for the main event, I am going to be using the Smashbox. We're gonna go in with this nice red color. So after we put the lipstick on, we're gonna set our face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. So this is our final look. If you liked this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.